It might not be in the team's best interest, in your best interest, to play all 82. Is that something you thought about at all since you made the goal?
I mean, that's a goal, but we'll see.
The next day.
I'm available to go and be in the pro. If OBJ should...
You sitting there, really? This boy sitting there eating popcorn? Really? Bro, come on, gang. So we're going to be watching Michael Jordan destroys load management by the man Uncut Hoops. Now, we actually talked about load management on this channel before with Allen Iverson talking about it and exposing the modern game. And now my boy Michael Jordan got something to say about load management. So, hey, we're going to see what he has to say, and we're going to watch MJ expose the modern NBA.
What do you think of when you hear the term load management thrown around?
It shouldn't be needed, first and foremost.
Facts.
You know, I never wanted to miss a game because it was an opportunity to prove. It was something that I felt like, you know, the fans are there to watch me play. I want to impress that guy.
Flashback.
But you have to really play hard. Does that hurt you physically?
No, because when I play hard all the time. You know, there's no turn it on here, turn it off here. It's just 110% at all times.
You come to practice, he's on one leg. Like he was hurt the second year, he was on one leg the whole year and played 82 games.
Wow.
Like, and so he practiced every day and he played every game on one leg. And so you're like, man, MJ, why don't you just sit up? How can I be the leader of the team and sit out and y'all going through all the credit? I gotta be there.
I twisted my ankle, and I had a teammate, David Greenwood. He says, you know, you twist your ankle, young fella, come over and sit with me. You know, this is you need to. I said, no, man, I'm trying to make a name for myself. There's no way I can sit. You know, I need to get out there and show what I'm capable of. I want to play. I want to win. I want to make an impact.
When it comes to the most destructive force in basketball for the 2020s, is no doubt load management and resting guys when they're not injured or even hurting. Load management under Adam Silver has gone from a small problem to the biggest problem facing the NBA. And here's what I simply do not get. These players nowadays compared to the 80s.
I wouldn't say it's the biggest problem. I mean, it's one of the biggest, but I feel like that gambling shit is way more of a bigger problem than load management. But actually, speaking of which, do you feel like load management and gambling actually tied toe together? What do y'all think? I think it low-key does in a way.
These players nowadays compared to the 80s, 70s, 60s, really every era prior to them had the most advantages to be capable of playing every game. They had better travel, medicine, food, everything you could imagine.
Right.
But despite that, they're playing less games, less minutes, and resting more.
You know, the fans are there to watch me play. I want to impress that guy way up on top who probably worked his ass off to get a ticket or to get money to buy the ticket.
You really cared about the guy who sat in the top deck at the Palace in Auburn Hills to watch you when you came to Detroit?
Yeah, because I know he's probably yelling at me, and I want to shut him up.
Like you mentioned a little bit about today's game, because we had Clever on here, and he talked about load management. He said, I don't know what the hell that is. Where is it going? And that's number one. And number two, how do we get it back?
Even for me, I love the NBA game, but then I turn on to a game, right? And then the stars are not playing because of load management. It's hurting the game.
90s NBA teams had just a trainer and a strength coach. They practiced more often and harder and played more back-to-backs. Teams now have huge medical and performance staffs and value rest over practice. Yet, injuries and games missed are way up.
Way more up than I feel like they really should be. But at the same time, bro, it could all be gambling, or what it also could be is a lot of these players don't care enough. Or, you know, a lot of the coaching staff, they really have a say on what players can play and who cannot play. So if they really want to set out a star and risk them to not play a game just because of a little injury that might be able to happen, so be it. They're gonna sit them out, especially if stars are playing against like smaller market teams, like say a team like the Washington Wizards, or like say like a team like the Utah Jazz, right? A lot of the staff thinks like this, right? So we're playing against the Wizards. Do you want to play tonight? And they might just not play the player at all, because it's like, bro, what's the point? It's a Wizards game. It's a Jazz game. Why would I play this shitty ass team? Why would I risk my star player to get injured to play against that shitty ass team? But at the same time, like, you gotta think, these smaller market teams, there's probably a fan out there that wants to see that star player. Shit, that's the only time they can really see them play, because they can't travel, they can't do nothing. So imagine how that fan feels, bro. And that's why a lot of us, like, fans of the game now, bro, we only watch the games like come playoff time, because that's when we all know the stars are really gonna play. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not gonna sit there and watch a full 82 game season where these stars are just not playing at all. Why would we do that? It's like one game the stars is playing, the next game the stars is not playing. It's like, bro, are you 100% or are you fucking injured? What's going on?
Not working.
Thank you! For a lot of the newer NBA fans who started watching the 2020s, they think load management is a part of the game, built into the game, and should be accepted.
Right.
For me, I reject it wholesale. It should not be accepted. It should be rejected emphatically by everyone. And I want to hammer this point home. Why load management is so egregious, because you can look at past superstar players, guys who built the NBA. They played as often as possible, they played through injuries, and still routinely played every single game. Yes, injuries happened, guys had to sit out because they were actually hurt. But very, very rarely do guys tank games on purpose and load manage prior to the 2010s. And look at the data. It backs it up completely. Look at 1990-2000. A grand total of 58 players, I repeat, 58 players played all 82 games.
Yeah, you don't see this nowadays. You definitely don't see this nowadays. I don't even remember a last time where I've even seen, like, 45 players even play 82 plus games. And this modern NBA, oh, that's rare as hell to even count 45 players to even play 82 games. I don't even think last season like a star player played 82 games. Shit, let alone a role player. Maybe there probably is a role player out there that might have, but I honestly doubt it.
The number is simply absurd. And looking at the top 7, every single year are from the 90s, 80s, or 2000s. That right there is not a coincidence.
I competed hard. I played the game the way it was supposed to be played. I played injured, and I played with a lot of pride. So I owe everything to the NBA.
What is it, load management?
Yeah, right.
Like, can you imagine somebody
Never.
telling me, we're gonna rest you tonight? What do you mean rest me? It's a game.
Or you coming into the season and going like this, I got 82 games, count on me missing 20.
No.
When someone says past players, past stars, they were simply built different, honestly, it might be true. As again, looking at that list, 7 separate times in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s, we have 50 plus players play every single game. Let's do the inverse. Look at the least amount of players in a single season who played every game. First up,
yeah, that's not even close, bro. I said maybe even 45 earlier. Bro, what in the hell? I didn't think it was this bad. What in the hell? 2025, 11 players? In 2022, it was single digits? My nigga, what is going on? Yeah, I see why y'all old heads be talking about shit now. Bro, I didn't know this chart. I didn't know it was this bad. I knew it was bad, but not this damn bad. Holy cow. That opened my eyes up crazy.
The fewest all time, 2022. Next up, 2023, 2025, 2024, and in 3 years, in the late 2010s. That right there tells you everything. Load management at its worst came in the 2020s when it's happening right now. But where it started at was the mid-late 2010s in the Kawhi, LeBron, Joel Embiid type era.
And I ain't gonna lie, the person that started, it was Popovich, man. My boy Popovich, bro. I think that's the dude that started it. It was him. No bullshit. It was definitely him.
This rest stuff just drives me crazy. You're playing basketball for a living, okay? I understand if you're working in a coal mine that you may need a rest day after it. You're playing basketball.
You play basketball 2.5 hours a day, 3 hours a day, right? That's your job. That's what you get paid to do as an NBA player. What are you doing the other 21 hours? I mean, to me, that's when you should be preparing for your next day of work.
We can't have a guy making $95 million saying, I can't play basketball 4 days a week. And actually, in fairness, most teams play 3 games a week, but let's say hypothetically you play 4 games. You can't ask fans to pay that money for a guy making $95 million won't play back-to-back games.
One of the lost arts for a lot of NBA superstars nowadays is respecting the fans and respecting the game. If you sit out a game when you're not hurt, slap in the face of the fans you're watching on TV or paying to watch you in that stadium. My big time problem with load management is if guys in the 70s, 80s, 2000s could play every single game more often, why are you in a quote-unquote better, more evolved era not also doing that? The answer might actually be pretty simple. Like I said earlier, nowadays players have it easier than ever, and that right there might be the problem. Look at someone like Ben Simmons. Once this guy got paid, he checked out, he was done, adios, I made my money.
Nah, that's true. Ben Simmons, bro, he forced a trade, then he just kept sitting out. I think he even kept getting fined, and that shit didn't even matter to him. It didn't matter. As long as he was getting his paycheck, this dude did not care. And now look at him, bro. He dang near about to be out the NBA. I don't even know what team he was on. I think last time, when I remember, was he on the Clippers? I think from the last time I remember. I don't even know if he's still on that team, but yeah, this guy's a shell of his former self. People used to think this guy was like was the next coming of LeBron. Now look at him, bro, in shambles, man. All because they don't care, bro. They don't care enough. They getting paid. They made it to the NBA. They got their bag. Now what? What is there to accomplish next? You know what I'm saying? He don't got that heart in him. He don't care for the game. That shit's sad. And we thought this guy was gonna be the next one of the next greatest players, and he was getting up there at some point, but he lost that heart, lost the motivation, and now look at him.
Don't care about basketball. Someone like Ben Simmons, the absolute worst of a star NBA player. Right. A lot of guys aren't that bad, but their overall mindset is still there. That, you know, I might play bad, I might not play at all, but at the end of the day, I still have my money. To make a very quick comparison, look at Rocky 3. At this point, Rocky was a champion on top, he was living large. And what happened? He got soft, took his foot off the gas, and got beat down by Clubber Lang. Right. And it wasn't until he basically lost everything and had Apollo motivating him that he once again got the eye of the tiger and would be great and compete at the highest level. Rocky 3 in a nutshell is the NBA's problem right now with load management.
Now when we fought, you had that eye of the tiger, man, the edge. And now you got to get it back. And the way to get it back is to go back to the beginning.
Michael Jordan, the Magic Johnsons, Larry Bird, Charles Barkley, we earned what we got. When the corporate America came to us, we had a game that could validate their admiration and what
sponsorship and all that. Yeah.
Now they get that before they play one game.
Yeah.
So you're
That's true. That's true. That is very true. It feels like players have a lot more power today too. I don't know what it is, bro. I don't know what Adam Silver doing, but Adam Silver, bro, he cooked this league game. He cooked this league, bro. Bro, streaming services expensive as hell to watch the games. Bro, the players not even playing in the games. Bro, all this load management going on. All this foul baiting and shit. What's wrong with the league, bro? What is wrong with the league? It's not like how it used to be, man. Even like 2010s, I'm even talking about, bro. 10 years ago, shit, 5 years ago, it was better, bro. Look what we in now, man. We in NBA shambles, bro. The really only good time to watch NBA basketball is the playoffs. If it's not the playoffs, bro, what's even the point of watching it, bro? That's why if I'm watching NBA basketball now, I purely just watch highlights. If I want to, that's literally it. If it's not that, why am I gonna watch a full NBA game for? It's really no point.
The dice to see if this kid's ever going to be good or not.
Yeah.
So in essence, you're paying the kid off of potential that he may be great.
You don't think that's good?
No, because I think it sets bad work ethic. When you get something so easily, you're not going to work as hard.
Right. You're just gonna be comfortable.
Someone like Michael Jordan, who had the skill, talent, ability, why this guy is so important isn't because of any of that. Why Michael Jordan is so important, why he resonates, is because of his mindset and his attitude and appreciation for the fans and what they bring to the game. And again, looking at Jordan's era, to play every single game, it was much, much harder. This guy's rookie season, he played every single game, 82 of 82. Then you're in the NBA, he was one of 40 players to do so. Minutes per game, 38.3, that ranked 4th. Total minutes, he was 3rd, behind Buck Williams and Larry Bird. Michael Jordan from day one was an Iron Man in the NBA. And like I've said over and over again, playing every game back then 10 times harder than doing it in this era, on first-class flights, better medical staff, better training, better everything.
Athletes are better than ever. The pace of the game now is a track meet. I'm going to take 4 nights off a year. I'm going to take one in the first month, the 3rd month, the 4th month. Why not? That's smart.
So, do you see what this guy Colin Cowherd just said? This is why I don't like this guy, bro. Hell no. Well, he said, why not take 1 night off? Why? Why should I? I'm getting paid. Look, I'm an NBA player. It's my job, right? I'm getting paid 300 M's to play the game I love. Out of all the games I gotta play 82 games. Each game, let's say 2 hours. You can't play 2 measly hours out of your day, bro, and put your time to the NBA game. You getting good money, bro. People would wish to be in your position, bro, and you gonna take one. I get it. Now I get it though. Look, if you injured or something, if it's injury management and you dead legit can't play the game, sure, why not? But sure, why not? Why not take a night off if you really are injured? 2 nights, 3 nights, 4 nights, if you're actually injured. But bro, if you just saying, oh, I'm not gonna play today because we playing some shitty team, bro, what about the fans? What about the people coming to watch? You don't care about them, bro? Come on, man. What about the viewership? What about the sport? What about the heart of the sport? Come on, bro. What are you doing? Talking about I'm gonna take 1 night off, this, that, and the third. For what? What are you gonna do that night? Gang, you got more important business to do. You don't want to play the game? Get out. The league gotta enforce some type of rule, bro. They gotta enforce something. No play, get out. No play, you got the team. You got the league. They gotta enforce something. Not to that extreme measure, but you get what I'm saying.
If the guys are coming to watch me play, I don't want to miss that opportunity. Now, physically, if I can't do it, then I can't do it.
Yeah.
But physically, if I can do it, and I just don't feel like doing it, that's a whole different lens.
It might not be in the team's best interest, in your best interest, to play all 82. Is that something you thought about at all since you made the goal?
I mean, that's a goal, but yeah, we'll see.
The next day.
I'm available to go and be in the pro.
Really?
OBJ show.
You sitting there? Really? This boy sitting there eating popcorn? Really? Bro, come on, gang. Come on. Bro, don't care, bro. Man, you just sitting there chilling, eating popcorn. I'm not going to play the game today. I'm chilling. Really? This is a chillax day. It's a cheat meal for you, bro. Bro. Man, they sorry, bro. They sorry, man.
So stop that right there very quickly. When it comes to LeBron James, the quote-unquote face the NBA, face the 2010s. This guy only 1 time ever played every game in a single season. That compared to guys like Bird, Kobe, Duncan, even Allen Iverson, is pretty pathetic. And when you're the face of the NBA, you're under much more scrutiny and pressure to perform every single night. When LeBron James rests games and sits out, you might say, not a big deal, only 1 game here, 2 games here, he missed a week there. For a lot of players, that might be true. But when you're the face of the NBA, you see the tone of the NBA, missing games, load managing, trickles down to every player and every team.
Right. And what that does, we look, if y'all not playing every game and shit, right? If y'all not playing as much as y'all could, right? Y'all realize y'all just like, y'all are not only disrespecting the game of basketball, but you just disrespecting us fans, and we're not gonna look at y'all like how we should look at y'all. Y'all waste. It's like y'all wasting our time, technically speaking, because you saying you gonna play a game and then you just end up not showing up. It's like, yo, you wasting my time, dang near, bro. I'm buying a ticket. I go to watch my boy LaCheeks McGee play, and my boy not playing. Come on, bro. Come on, man. What is that? What is that, bro? What is that respect? I'm gonna disrespect you for the rest of life, for the rest of the time, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have that memory of you missing that game for the rest of my life, especially if that's the 1 ticket I only had to see you and you don't end up playing. Boy, I'll be mad than a bitch.
If you're an average star player, heck, even an average NBA player, and you see LeBron resting, you're gonna say, the best player is resting, why can't I? When people like LeBron load manage, they make it acceptable for the rest of the NBA to do so and follow their lead. As if he didn't, I can virtually guarantee the tone of the NBA will be much, much different.
Jordan, he missed 64 games of the season, and the Chicago management did not want him to play anymore. He had a broken left foot. He wanted to play. They said, okay, you can play. They wanted to limit his minutes, and they did. However, he had to sit down with 30 seconds to go and the game on the line against Indiana. He wanted to play. The crowd howled, and Michael Jordan put his foot down and said to the Chicago Bulls management, I'm going to play basketball. That's what I am, a basketball player. And they had to back down, and Jordan has played. And one of the great tributes to integrity and credibility in this sport is on the shoulders of Michael Jordan.
Damn.
When you had someone like Jordan as the face of the NBA, the ambassador of the NBA, people were playing every single game more often than ever. In LeBron's era, it's the exact opposite. If you ask me why NBC brought Michael Jordan back, it's pretty simple. They want Michael Jordan to come in and very subtly change the tone of the entire NBA, as Michael Jordan still has more pull than LeBron James and even Adam Silver. And if Jordan says, you know, guys should compete, play every game, that's going to resonate with everyone, and especially the fans. So that right there is the end of the video. As always, thank you guys for watching. Hope you...
The great Michael Jordan, man. He out here trying to change things, bro. I don't know if he can get shit changed, but who knows? We will see. But hey, hopefully y'all enjoyed this video, man. And tell me y'all thoughts about load management in the comments below. Do you guys feel that load management is okay in today's generation? Or do you guys have the same opinion as me and my boy MJ? We thinking load management, this shit is cruel, bro. It's fraudulent. It's disrespectful to the game. Let me know in the comments below.